Hi, I'm Kevin Swiger, the Quality Assurance Manager here at Micromeasurements, and today I want to talk a little about strain gauge accessories. Now, a person once told me when I began my career many years ago about strain gauges. He said, when a customer buys a strain gauge, they're not buying a finished product. What you're buying is a component to a system that can become a strain sensor. But the strain gauge is only one part of that system, and it's up to the customer to finish the installation. Now, Micromeasurements sells all the materials that are necessary for a wide range of installations of strain gauges, from surface cleaning for most materials that a customer would want to bond the strain gauge to. There's different techniques, different processes, different chemicals used to properly prepare a surface depending on the material to which the gauge is bonded. We have adhesives for different strain measurement situations, whether it be high elongation, high temperatures, low temperatures, a quick, convenient, short-term installation, or a permanent installation. We also have the tools that an installer might need to properly handle the strain gauge and other materials during the surface preparation and installation process. We have terminals to help with routing the wires for a rugged, reliable installation. And we also sell solders and wires and cables. Now, one thing that I'll say here just for a second about these materials, sometimes customers say, well, why can't I just go down to the local hardware store, buy some adhesive, some kind of RTV coating? And there's a lot of things you got to be careful of. What Micromeasurements does as part of the quality assurance process is when our raw materials or any of our products come in the back door, we buy them to a specification. We test them and make sure that they meet that specification and that they meet our specifications as published in the accessories data sheets. Now, we do the testing. We've made sure that the materials that we're selling are compatible with strain gauge, and there are some pitfalls there. When a customer would go out and try their own materials, maybe go to that hardware store and buy something, now the customer is testing. When you're buying Micromeasurements certified accessories, you're leaving the testing to us. You can be assured that these materials are compatible, will meet our specifications, and are compatible with strain gauge applications. We also sell protective coatings. The whole installation process that would form what you could then call a strain sensor or a strain gauge installation that can actually measure strain would consist of the surface preparation, the adhesive layer, the wiring, and then finally an environmental protective coating. Once a user has done that, then they have a completed product. They're ready to measure strain, connect it to an instrument, and measure strain. Now, we also sell kits. A lot of times customers want to buy all these materials in one box, kind of a one-stop shopping, and we do sell application kits. Why are there so many different kits? Because there's different temperature ranges and different application demands on the adhesives and the materials that are in those kits. So we sell kits that cover many different situations. We also sell precision resistors and bridge completion modules for those customers who are using instrumentation that may not have that built in. They might have a data acquisition system that it will accept a millivolt input, but does not have the required bridge completion or the shunt calibration resistors to make it compatible with strain gauges. So just in closing, Micromeasurements sells most accessories that would meet the needs of typical strain gauge installations. All the materials that allow you to complete a finished product for strain measurement, and these materials are tested so that the customer does not have to test them.